So you guys just look up for a minute, and then look down really quick. Look up really quick. Look up really quick. Look down really quick. Look up really quick. Look down really quick. And then just like let that toss a little bit. Don't toss your head, but toss your eyes. Right? Love. And then 5, keep going, 4, keep going, 3, 2, 1. Close your eyes and just stand. Close your eyes, just stand. Just feel how like complicated it is. For your nervous system, right? So, yeah, okay, then open your eyes and actually look into the middle of the circle, and that'll help you. All right. So, maybe if we could just like flash actually around the circle real quick and to just like play with the question of what was what sort of part of it physically was most discerning for you to see. Losers!
It's when you kept, I don't know if I can do this. It's when you kept doing that. It's when you kept doing that, but. Yours look much better.
I got you.
Because I felt like you're still doing.
Yeah.
I think it was just the moves with the upper body torso moves that you were doing. The upper body would just stop that whole thing. It was just what I can't
Yeah.
do everything.
No, it's good though. Just your body language is
I started a can't train. Everyone can. Stop.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's sort of can't it's just like you can speak it to and like, do whatever, however it manifests in your body. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's really clear.
It's not a creative answer, but it's the power of what was effective. I definitely felt like it was that same backwards shuffle.
The backwards big circle.
Yeah.
This is kind of orienting for me.
Yeah, orienting is okay.
But the
Oh,
this
yeah, orienting is
where
Yeah.
this arm was
Oh.
kind of pivot that felt created that orbit for me.
I can tell it. That's nice. That's really interesting. Like, it's orienting for someone and it's orienting for someone else. It's just really like,
So deleting the head and going back to the head.
Yeah, I felt the same. Because it was more that I felt like you were spotting with the rope, but also that it was it didn't seem like it was helping. I was like, oh man, she's just gonna hit the wall, and he said it. And so that's why I was physically scared for you. So I think that was really effective.
That was all for me disorienting, me projecting upon you, but for me as a viewer, as the beginning, it was the shadow part of this and back and forth. And as the receding and going away, it was almost like you had the zoom button on your computer and you're zooming in, zooming out, but then the shadows are doing something. I don't know if the light was intentional, but the light was really fantastic.
yeah. Cool.
Because your shadow's doing one thing and you're doing another. It's not quite like this, but it changed. You would see it on this wall and you see it after that.
Oh, that's interesting.
It was so simple, but it would have a really disorienting.
Can I just check that out real quick? Yeah, can you walk it for me?
Wow, that zoom in.
Yeah, that's downright spooky. Awesome. Thank you.
I noticed I was holding my breath for you when
That's when you felt scared.
Mine was the same. I couldn't stop looking at your hands though, because it was like you had your hands up the whole time. You were trying to.
Which is similar to what you were saying, you read it as like a tether or something.
Also, in that similar place I found when you like caught your balance and you'd be like, I'm an airplane.
Like then I was like, ah, there you are, I can see you, and then I got, but it was good to have these airplane.
Yeah. So then, like, just show of hands. Or show of something. Maybe just spin around in a circle. Would you agree that the parts that you thought were disorienting for me were disorienting for you, or are those two different things? Like, oh yeah, it's like busy hands. And circle.
Was it disorienting for us to watch, and we were imagining it was the same thing would be disorienting to do?
Yeah. I guess the question is, okay, so then maybe simultaneously, we will all do the thing that we think would be most disorienting to do. Yeah. Ready? Make yourself room. Don't flail. You can fall over in place. Ready? Set. Go. Awesome. Okay, bring it to a close. Yeah. Stand. Yeah, stand.
Can I respond to your first question?
Yeah, absolutely. Please do.
I am into this first movement as being the most disoriented as a viewer. So inside my body, I was disoriented because I lost time and space. When repetition happens like that, I get lost in what I like go somewhere else in my head. Right, it just like is a place of departure to have repetition in one space over and over again. So but then when I saw you completing a task that was shorter, I didn't feel that way, but I was compassionate for you, but my body wasn't disoriented watching those moments first.
Can you move on top?
Yeah, I want to say about this thing going backwards that because I know you somewhat, I wasn't worried that you were going to fall over and hit a wall. Like, I had enough of a sense of like, I know you're dance training, I know you'll get up here and hit a wall. Like, why I was disoriented was I couldn't tell, so this is revealing something probably about me, but that I couldn't tell how much was on purpose and how much was a force of the nature of the activity, what you were doing. You looked so awkward. Like you looked so like almost diseased or crippled or something. And so I was disoriented because I was like, is Leah trying to do something that looks awkward? Or is it because the activity is hard, it makes it look awkward? And so just as a viewer, I was like, either choice is fine. Like, they're all fine, but I was really disoriented because I wanted to know, because I'm a dance maker, it's like I wanted to know if was that a conscious choice or an act of the physics, kind of.
Yeah.
So you don't have to answer it, but that was why it was disorienting, not the act of what you were doing, but how you looked while you were doing it.
Yeah. I think I'll answer by having you guys do a task, and then I think the answer will be clear. I think we should do it in partners.
should try
So
to